There's a few that I'm thinking of, and this one was already mentioned before, but I really want to touch on this one. So the Office of Academic Diversity Initiatives, which we call WADI, that's really been kind of like my second home, and it's very conveniently located in the Ag Quad, which is very close to a lot of my classes. But that place specifically, it's really been like it can be a lot of things for many different people. So there's like a social and a study lounge, so you can get together with your friends. They have like a weekly lunch and seminar series that's open to anyone. They have a computer lab with free printing, but it's really just been a place where I can go, and I always feel like there's a community and like a family, and I can see people that look like me that come from similar backgrounds. And for more context, I'm Hispanic, and I'm also first generation and low income. So going off of that, another resource, there's 626 Thurston, which actually houses a lot of different programs, but one of them is the First Generation and Low Income Student Support Office. That's also been a great help. And one other place that I really enjoy going to is what's the name of it? The Latino Studies Center area. It's like on the 4th floor of Rockefeller Hall, but that's also been a great place to go to connect with other people from similar Hispanic backgrounds, and they put on great events, multicultural events, but those are just a few.
So I would say the benefit I had transitioning into Cornell was being able to attend PSP, which is a pre-summer program. It's a 6-week program during the summer where you take classes, you take about 3 to 4 classes, and those are classes that will apply to your major when you get in. It's not like electives that have nothing to do with what you want to do. Like, it'll help you apply to your major requirements or college requirements. And then there's a lot of like opportunity in PSP for like meeting people and like having fun and exploring the city, getting to the campus and stuff like that. It's usually for students who are in EOP or HUP, which is a higher education opportunity program, which is a New York State education program. But there are also students from outside those programs who attend PSP. But that was like the best experience for me, to be able to have that like time to just be around people who are like me, and then who were also who didn't know what was going on. We had to figure it out with each other. Like, I had such a fun summer at PSP. I was really mad at first that I was having my summer stolen, but I was so happy afterwards that I was able to attend the program. And then again, like what Roxanne said, Wadi's my second home. I work at the front desk at Wadi, so I'm like always there. Other resources they have at Wadi's, they have other programs like P3, which is a pre-professional program. They have another program called McNair for students who are interested in going into PhD after undergraduate. They have advising and tutoring there. They have like resources like laptop loans and a library for like, if you want like study books for like jury, MCAT, and all those things are all free for students to use. One of the best resources they have is the free snacks. And they also have like luncheons where they have people invite to talk, but they also serve food to students. So it's a really great way to, like, you know, save on meal swipes to go to Wadi and hang out with friends. And there's really not that many places you can walk in blasting hip hop and people are gonna start joining you. But Wadi's been a really safe space for me.
When you start getting plugged into different organizations or different things on campus, I feel like that's a great way to find your support. For me, from my experience, we have these things called program houses. So they can be programmed around cultures, ethnicities, or certain like hobbies that you share, like jam, I think just about music, what it's called. So I lived in Ujima Residential Hall, or Uj for short, that's what we call it. It is the Black Residential Hall, yeah, I also live there. So that was great for me. I felt like that was the perfect decision, because you kind of move in and you're surrounded by people who understand you and are going through the same exact thing as you, because there's a lot of freshmen that move in there, upperclassmen as well. And also it's kind of like the hub in our community. So we have a lot of events that Black organizations hold in the main lounge. So you could just, you know, get a flyer and you go upstairs and you get to sit down and meet people. A lot of times food gets dropped off there if there's like leftover food in an event. So there's, you know, free food. And then it was just kind of just really comfortable to be yourself. Like, you know, people could be doing the hair or doing different activities that maybe in other places would be like, you know, a little bit, you would feel a little bit uncomfortable doing, or you would feel a little uncomfortable explaining and going through all of that. So I know a lot of people do those kind of experiences to make sure that their transition into college and transition into Cornell is as comfortable as possible. So that was a great way I made friends. And then definitely organizations. I was a part of, well, I'm still a part of the Pan-African Student Association. So I met a lot of other people who are interested in culture and our ethnicities and background. And we have a lot of events, like so many events that you can go to and meet people at and share your interests with. So I feel like if you're looking for people who have similar interests with you, you'll definitely find it as long as you like engage in it.